So while we were in Portland, we headed out to the coast just to scope things out, and we found the old tracks of the Tillamook branch of the Southern Pacific.
There's a lot of humidity here, and green seems to be the color.
It does. Everything here gets moss growing on it, grass growing on it, just everywhere you look. I actually used to use this lichen moss on my railroad for shrubbery.
Even pine trees are growing right out of the tracks.
Yeah. Of course, Oregon is really well known for its coastline. Super interesting rock formations, craggy cliffs, and that sort of thing.
These are interesting.
Isn't that neat? Of course, the major industries of the area are fishing and logging, and that's what the Tillamook branch was constructed for. Ran all the way from Portland to Tillamook and then up the Salmonberry River. So over 100 miles, but the SP found that they just couldn't keep the tracks open. They kept flooding out. I can't imagine why. They're built right along the coast and then up canyons. Of course, fishing and logging are still going on. It's just that nowadays they have to utilize trucks instead of the railroad. You know, I've never been able to figure out oysters on the half shell.
Well, I hate to be shellfish, but I love seafood.
Shellfish? Well, I seafood, I eat it, so I guess I like seafood too. But these are truly some beautiful old rusty tracks. I noticed that rust takes on a different look when you're at the ocean. It's a brighter color, isn't it?
It sure is. Look at that.
It's a whole different look. But what an absolutely beautiful setting for this railroad. After the SP abandoned the tracks, they were immediately reorganized as the Tillamook Bay Railroad, and the guys who have that are constantly trying to reopen whatever track they can because they utilize this for all sorts of different uses. Speeder excursions, pedal car excursions, that sort of thing. And here in Garibaldi, they're actually running a scenic railroad, the Oregon Coast Scenic Railroad. They're always trying to open up more tracks so they can operate over a larger distance, but right now they predominantly just run the short section between Garibaldi and Rockaway Beach. I think we should go for a ride.
I think we should too. And
Let's say that's going to be Sunday's show. We'll go for a
Yes.
ride on this great little railroad. They actually have quite a bit of equipment. It's just that it doesn't all run here at Garibaldi. They have a sister railroad up in Washington State. And so there's several steam engines and diesel engines that may pop up here at any given time. You know, this foggy, misty weather is ideal for riding in open cars.
it was a little bit chilly this morning, though. I almost wanted a jacket.
Yeah, me too, but that sure beats blazing hot sun beating down on you in an open car. This is just so enjoyable. You know, I think there's darn good reasons why people come to the Oregon coast.
Well, I see why.
Yeah, it's just beautiful here, even if it is a little bit cold and wet. And this railroad is just absolutely spectacular. And bit by bit, they're getting more and more of it running again.